All right, my last video, which is posted on my YouTube channel, I'll leave a link in the comments below, but is all about how to relax the back. How it could take you a few days, it could take you a week, laying flat, keeping the knees bent, how to relax it before we are actually at the point of stretching it out. Now this video is going to be about now it's relaxed. The body isn't, or the back isn't tight anymore. It's not tense. And now we're going to start opening it up. And I'm going to give you about 3 ways that can start. I want to make this a little bit more in depth on my YouTube channel, and I will, but this will be a nice little starter course for relaxing the back, for stretching, and then strengthening. Yesterday we covered the relaxing, and now we're going to cover how to start opening it up, what that's going to feel like, how intense to be, how slow to take it. So let's just start from the point of, we spent a few days on our back, taking anywhere from 15 to 30 minute to hour sessions, maybe even a couple to a few times a day, and it's all relaxed. Well, how are we going to start the opening? First one we're going to do is we're going to let the legs bend. We're going to bring the feet together, the knees together, and all of this is going to be very as it feels, because right now we're not going for the complete stretch, open it up. We want it to now relax as we're opening it up in different positions. So let's just take the first one here, the most common that you'll be doing every day, is you're going to bring the knees to a bend, you're going to bring the knees and feet together, and you're going to pull in that belly button. There you go, bringing it in about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. This should help that vertebrae go down to the back. And this is going to be the real work, the engagement of that belly button, right? Because you're going to forget, it's going to go back up, you're going to pull it back down. But let's start from perfect position here. The knees are together at the top, the feet are together at the bottom. My belly button's pulled in about 1 inch, 1.5 inches, feasibly even 2 inches. And we're going to let those knees go to the right. Now, everyone's going to be a little different. You don't want it to feel strained. We don't need it to, If you feel your body protecting itself, bring it back a little bit, right? Just let it come out. What we're doing is we're just putting a nice little twist on the spine, letting it open up. Now, if it feels right and you're open, then you can bring it all the way down and just let it relax. And we're going to give that about 20 seconds. So we'll go through a 20 count, letting that open up. And then once you're done with that 20 seconds, you're going to make sure that belly button's still engaged, and we're going to bring that back up to center. And we'll just give it a moment to rest, make sure everything's okay before we go to the other side. Then we go to the other side. We're going to do another 20 seconds. We pull that belly button in, we bring the knees and feet together, and we go to that other side. My belly button's engaged, the floor is keeping me safe, and I get to a point where I start to feel it open. This feels good. This doesn't feel tense. This doesn't feel guarded. I'm not worried about this. And I'm going to hang right here, and I'll give that its 20 seconds too. Now, hopefully you can just fully relax, and it's going to slowly open up for that 20 seconds. We're going to bring that back up after that next 20 seconds, and we're going to give each side, let's do twice. 3 might be a little excessive as you first start. 3 can be what we aim for, but as we first start, we'll give it a nice 20 seconds on each side and let that breathe, okay? Next, we're going to let that come down, and we're going to let that back resettle. It resettles into the ground. It gets to relax. And next, we're going to bring up the right knee, keeping the hips flat to the ground, and we're going to pull this into where we feel it on that lower back start to open up. But again, not if it feels jumpy. And my belly button back is something you're always going to practice, pulling it straight back to the spine. And we're going to wait right here. And we're going to give this a nice little 20-second count, right? We let it just breathe. We can flex that foot, relax the foot. Whatever is letting back here, just kind of relax. Above the butt, lower back. And once it's had its 20 seconds, we can put that down. And you might be surprised with how gently you're putting it down, right? Take your time. Move slow like we're doing. We're going to give the other side its 20 seconds. So you notice how I'm kind of cueing slow movement right here. This is so we don't cue the body into not relaxing, right? We start moving fast or dropping a leg and picking up a leg. It'll stop relaxing. And you might be more jarred than you think just dropping a leg. So we're going to take our time. Each side gets 20 seconds. And we'll let that down. First time about, like I said, you'll end for 3 on each side, but the first go about, we're just going to do 2 on each side. Here we go. So we bring the other one back for its 20 seconds. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then you're going to return back to flat, reassess everything. How does it feel? I'm not going too hard. I'm not pressing myself too much. My back's still able to relax. All right, let's go into the third one I'm going to show you today. And I will give you a nice list of all the different things that you can do that are beyond these moves. But I want to show you the practice through these moves because these are common ones that you're going to do. So now we'll come back to bending both legs. Again, we're moving slow to keep the body cued up to relax and to open up. We don't want to move fast. And let's assist our right leg back, and we'll put that right here on the left knee, and we're just going to relax, and that might be good enough right here. Maybe you want to press through. We're not going to reach through and pull back for an intense one just yet. We're going to let this relax. So we'll put the other arm out, palm up, and maybe we put a little pressure on the knee if this isn't fine already. Also, you can let that foot come back down to bring on a little bit less tension, maybe even a little bit more as you feel it, but bring it where it's comfortable. It's not stretching, it's just kind of relaxing open. And each side's going to get its 20 seconds. And when you come down out of that, you're going to guide it, right? We're going to be real careful, not jar anything as we bring up the next side. Nice. I could say this is a little tight, and I could lower my base foot a little bit. I let out my right hand, palm up, and we'll give it its 20 seconds. And we'll do that. 20 seconds each side, aiming for 3 eventually, but right now, first day, 2 is going to be just fine. There we go. 20 more seconds on the other one. And again, watch me just kind of take these cues. Even if I'm not this delicate, I'm going to treat myself this delicate. I'm going to be nice and chill through these movements. Perfect. All right. We're going to let this down. So those are just 3 that I'm going to show you right now. That's just to kind of give you the pace and that how we're going to do that. And those are a great 3 to start on. So maybe for the next few days, those are your 3 going to, right? We take that moment to relax on the back, let it cue up, and then later today, and then tonight, and then a few times tomorrow, you'll come back to these 3 to warm it up. We bring the knees together, the feet together, belly button in. We let them come to each side 20 seconds. Maybe we do that 3 times tomorrow, each side. We bring those up. It goes down to the other side. My belly button's cued. My movements are slow. We bring it up. The next move I showed you was everything from the ground. Give it a nice little relaxer. And then we bring each knee up 20 seconds. We can feel that untightening behind us, under the or above the butt, lower back, 20 seconds each time. And you're going to get to 3 probably by tomorrow, but for this first bout, just 2. And then the last one was right here. We bring the foot up to the opposing knee. We'll start with our right here. We can press out for a little extra, or we can lower down for a little less. Wherever the body's going to be relaxed and opening up the most appropriately. And again, we'll give 20 seconds each side. Tomorrow, maybe we're going for 3 sets each side. Everything's moving slow and cued. Those are your 3 moves, all right? And when you're getting up from this, take your time, right? I don't have to move this slow, but I'm letting my body relax and move through things this slow. You might even have something to help you up so we don't disturb the work we already did. All right. So those are 3 openers that I just showed you. I'm going to put up another video tomorrow about a few moves to you know, maybe I just show you a few more moves to progress to open up and open it up before I show you the strengthening ones, and I'll wait that to the end of the week. Either way, these full videos are on my YouTube. This week is about relaxing the back, opening the back, and strengthening the back. So I'll put a blurb on my social media here, but the full video is on my YouTube channel. Good to Go Body at YouTube. I'll leave a link in the bottom. Have a good one.